There are a few questions I have about Matthew chapter 7 verse 6 in the context of judgment and taking the log out of your eye so you can help your brother take the speck out of theirs. I want to learn how to ask the right questions when I read the scriptures. That's the greatest tool we have is biblical meditation, thinking through a passage and asking the right questions. So Jesus says, "Do not give dogs what is holy." First of all, who is the dog here? What does a dog represent and why are they referred to as dogs? What is holy, I'm not sure what that is. So, what is it that is holy? What does it even mean for something to be holy? What does holy mean? And why am I not to give holy things to dogs? Hopefully, Jesus will clarify. Another question I have is a question of context. Jesus just talked about helping your brother using proper judgment by having the proper measurement of judgment upon yourself. How does giving dogs what is holy connect to helping a brother with the speck in their eye? Something I should be thinking through. Do not throw your pearls before pigs. Okay, so we have a second example of what Jesus is talking about. First it was dogs, now it's pigs. First it was what is holy, now it's pearls, which represents what is valuable. So I might say, well, what is this valuable thing or this holy thing I'm not supposed to throw to dogs or pigs? And why is it dogs and pigs? In the Torah, or the Jewish law, dogs and pigs are unclean animals. So he explains why, lest they trample them underfoot and turn to attack you. Why this random kind of instruction on how to deal with animals? I don't think Jesus is talking about animals, but rather a kind of person that is represented by a mindless, unclean animal that has no regard for what is valuable or what is holy and sacred. And I shouldn't give that to people who aren't willing to receive it. Otherwise, they might grow violent and aggressive and trample what is valuable and holy underfoot, right? And if I'm a good Bible student, I might ask, hey, where else in Matthew's gospel do I see something unclean, a person who is rebellious or evil trampling something valuable and holy underfoot? Right? Where else do I see that in Matthew's gospel? And what does it mean that they turn to attack me? And again, how does this fit in the context of judgment? Well, Jesus just said, essentially, if you want to help your brother with the speck in their eye, make sure you take the log out of your own. Otherwise, you'll be a hypocrite. So this seems to be speaking of that. Hey, not everyone wants your help. Not everyone wants your correction. Not everyone wants you to help them with their issue or problem. Not everyone admits their weakness or moral failure or admits they have a real problem. So, hey, if someone is not willing to receive the correction or help you're offering, just move on. You don't want to spend what is valuable and holy on people who will only attack you and trample your